In this type of percent problem, the mixture is already made. And I'm going to suggest an easy way to solve these is to use the percentage as a decimal equivalent. To do that, you divide by 100%. So, for example, 5.00% is equivalent to 0.0500. And you want to make sure that you preserve the sig figs when you do this conversion. So let's look at this first problem. From the context of the question, we see that sulfur is a component in the mixture we call coal. Sulfur is the part, coal is the whole. And if it's 5% by weight sulfur, we can set up the problem this way. So we see 0.0500 is equal to the mass of the sulfur, the part, over the mass of the coal, the whole. Okay, we can rewrite now 0.0500 is equal to 125 tons over x, and we simply solve for x. When we solve for x, we see the mass of the coal is 2,500 ton. Now we need to worry about the sig figs. We see that we have 3 sig figs and the percent number. We also have 3 sig figs and our only other number in the problem, so we need to use 3 sig figs in our final answer. Now, to express 2,500 ton using 3 sig figs, the only way to do that is to use scientific notation. So our final answer is 2.50 times 10 to the third ton. Note that we have the correct sig figs and a unit. Now when we're converting from decimal to scientific notation, we note that we've moved the decimal point 1, 2, 3 spaces. This number is greater than 1, so that we know that the exponent has to be a positive 3. There are 3 digits in this coefficient, so we know we've correctly expressed this answer in 3 sig figs. The second problem, we're given a mass of sulfur, which is the part, and we want to find out how many pounds of coal there is, the whole of the coal. So here's the setup. 4.5% is going to be converted to its decimal equivalent of 0.045. We divide by 100. That fraction is going to be equal to the amount of coal over the total amount. So we've rearranged our equation and solved for the missing variable. So now we need to do sig figs. We look at the numbers that go into the result. We have 2 sig figs here, 2 sig figs here. This is multiplication. So we want 2 sig figs in our final answer. And our final answer with the correct sig figs and the units is 1.1 pounds.